go. You're beautiful. Hey guys, you know what? Sports players, professional athletes, when they're on their contract year or that last year, they tend to step up their game a little bit, right? Well, meteorologists around here, no exception.
Here's your 7-day forecast. Oh, I love you so much. You deserve more than a 7-day. I want to give you an 8-day. Maybe I'll give you a 10-day. So we'll take a look at this and then we'll expand out past, maybe the weekend and get you to the following weekend because you deserve that. You really do.
Here's a look at your hour-by-hour forecast. Wait, let's go minute by minute. So as you can see, at 6 p.m. we're going with a mix of sun and clouds, but at 6:01, that's when we're expecting a raindrop or two in parts of Cuyahoga County. By 6:03, I think those raindrops should begin to dissipate, but by 6:05, if you have any dinner plans, you better have that umbrella ready because 4 more drops of rain are expected.
Hey John.
Hey Matt.
Hey, I just wanted to run an idea by you. So I had this idea called Maps with Matt, where basically I take the forecast we just gave on TV and I make it look really cheap. What do you think?
That's one of the worst ideas I've ever heard.
Are you serious?
Yeah, why would we do that? And I thought I told you to shave.
Have you ever tried to give yourself a tour of Cleveland?
Oh, the Sears Tower. Cleveland Walking Tours offers exciting and educational walking tours of beautiful and historic downtown Cleveland. They cover all the highlights downtown Cleveland has to offer, from Cleveland's founding, Public Square, Terminal Tower, the Group Plan of 1903, Lake Erie, the Arcades, the Cleveland Trust Bank Building, and Playhouse Square, along with tales from Cleveland's most famous residents. Visit toursofcleveland.com to schedule a tour today. Welcome to episode 16 of Maps with Matt, everybody. We've got a lot to... hold just one second. There we go. All right, you got me? Okay, we're good. Episode 16 of Maps with Matt, we've got a lot to talk about. It is now fall, we know that, and what happens during the fall, we get these wild temperature swings that you've already seen. We had the storms yesterday, we had the cool air this morning. We're back to the heat and humidity, and tonight's going to be hot. We're going back to the cold after that. So let's talk about the topics we're going to kind of cover here in Maps with Matt. Summer and fall on Thursday. You get both seasons tomorrow. Back to the warmth beyond that, and we'll talk your random map of the day. All that in this episode, right? Just for you. How exciting is that? So let's give you the big picture. We have that frontal boundary. It's settled down to the south. We've got the cooler fall-like air. It's now returning to that warmth and humidity, and we've got a real decent shot of severe weather up in the north woods of Wisconsin, heading up towards the UP of Michigan today as this vigorous area low pressure punches in. And yeah, that's some snow on the northern side, just kind of a contrast to what we have. So let's take you hour by hour, depending on when you're watching this. Yeah, it's Wednesday about 1 o'clock right now, so if you're watching it tonight, just look at your time up here. That's what we need to focus on, right? So, course of the daytime today on into tonight, we've got quiet conditions, but look at the temperatures. Tomorrow morning out the door, we're in the 70s. It is going to be thick out there for the bus stop. And yeah, some showers and thunderstorms around. That front punches in sometime midday, so late morning through middle half of the day tomorrow. I think we'll see a developing line of some perhaps gustier showers and storms. Could have some wind gusts with those. Look at the temperature contrast. 70s down to the south, 60s. This is tomorrow morning off to the north. But by afternoon, we get a sharp north wind in here, and we're going to be drying that air mass out and cooling it down. You think temps would go up during the daytime tomorrow, right? Well, they're not. Look at this. Tomorrow by 6, you drive home. Remember, we started the day in the 70s. We're back into the 50s tomorrow afternoon and evening with a brisk north wind, so fall returns. And then tomorrow night, you're going to need to snuggle on up. Reason why, temperatures back into the 40s, and we're talking perhaps some upper 30s in some of those outlying locations, with temps struggling to get out of the low 60s maybe on Friday. So what a difference 2 days makes, right? Back to the warmth. We'll talk about that. Here you go. These are your low temperatures forecasted. Notice tomorrow morning waking up, we're near 70 degrees. We're in the 40s Friday morning. But look at the warmth. These are your overnight lows. Our average low is 50. We're going to be in the mid and upper 60s as we bring back some of that humidity later this week. And your random map of the day, final thing here, kind of ties into all that. This is a wild weather pattern right now. We've got the ridge out towards the east that's keeping the heat in place. But out west, it is like winter out there. We've got all sorts of snow for the Rocky Mountains up towards southern areas of Canada. And watch what happens as we go into the weekend. This trough carves out so deep all the way down into Mexico. And what that does, it's like a seesaw. It'll bring more and more warmth up to the north, all the way up to the Canadian border. So we're talking 70s and 80s locally for several days as we have this battle of air masses kind of in between. And right where they kind of meet, that's where we're going to have numerous waves of showers and thunderstorms, I think off to our west for the most part, but they're going to have some flooding issues across the central plains. And then as we go into next week, it does look like that starts to flatten out, but we're still talking above average temps then. So signs of fall, we have a couple here and there, but overall we're going to stay warm over the next week, week and a half.